Jitsu everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to be making some Yao Hon and I'm gonna do a little mukbang. I feel like every time I've done a Yao Hon video, you guys are like, where's the recipe? Okay, so this is gonna be the recipe. The problem with doing the recipe is that it's so hot. And in the last video I did with my family, I was like sweating so much, but I have a fan blowing on me. I'm gonna show you exactly how I make Yao Hon, and then we're gonna eat it right after. So the first rule about Yao Hon is that everybody makes Yao Hon differently. If you saw in the last video that I did with my family, my dad thought it tastes a certain way, my mom thought it tastes a certain way, and I thought it should taste a certain way. But the key thing about making Yao Hon or any type of hot pot is the flavor, right? So you want to make sure that you are building a broth. So the first thing we're going to do is do exactly that. We are going to build our broth. So right here, in order to get our kit, our broth, our broth base is by putting some sort of like meat flavor. I have leftover duck from the Chinese barbecue, so I'm gonna use this to give it that base flavor using duck. So I have this water already boiling, and I'm just gonna put all of these pieces of duck. The key thing about making Yao Hon is the broth, right? So there's a lot of things that go into making hot pot. Cambodians, the Khmer version called Yao Hon. Yao Hon is all about like flavor, right? So as you guys saw in the last video I did with my parents, they had a whole different idea of how the broth should taste. So I'm gonna show you, and I will say this, I do not make Yao Hon the same way every single time. It's about whatever ingredients you have that's available, but you're building a broth so that it tastes really good. I'm building my base of flavor using meat. So some people use chicken broth, beef, whatever soup. If you have leftover catil broth, you can go ahead and use that, but today I'm going to be using this. What I am going to do is show you step by step how it's all done. First things first, chicken powder. We're just gonna dump the whole thing in there. I also have what I found at the Khmer store in the Bronx is wonton soup base. This also comes in little packages as well. This gives it that flavor. So let's do, if we're missing a flavor, we can always add more. Because like if you guys go to the Hotpot places, all the sauces are there for you to build that flavor. Alright, so here I have some instant chicken flavor. I'm not going to use a lot because I already used the chicken powder and the wonton soup base. But this is like instant concentrate. So just going to use a little baby spoon there. Now, this is almost this is the barbecue paste. This is the key thing that you want to have. There's other brands that have this. We are going to put the entire thing in there because we want to get all of the barbecue flavor. And I think Yao Hon, without this thing, this barbecue paste, I don't think you will be able to make Yao Hon. I could be wrong, but every time I've seen somebody make it, they always have barbecue. There's like another brand that's like Dragonfly as well. Now another thing I like to use is tom yum paste. This gives it like that spicy flavor, but also adds a little bit of the broth concentrate too. We're not gonna use a lot because again, it's just me. We're going to add some shallot sauce. This is optional. Not a lot of people use this, but I do. I feel like the more ingredients you put that you can find at a hot pot place, it like adds to all the flavors, so you don't have to worry about dipping into a little dish. So some of that. Oh, and I forgot some cut up lemongrass. My mom always puts lemongrass. She says it's for the fragrance. I don't really, I don't really care for it, but I feel like she would say something if I didn't put it in here. Okay. Our favorite shrimp paste. This is what adds the red coloring to our broth. So this is like the stuff I use in chakadam, you guys. So let's do 2 big scoops. I don't know if you guys can see the broth. It's starting to get a little bit red. Now, I also found this at the Khmer store. I haven't used this in a while. I've been looking a lot all over for it. It's called soybean curd sauce. This is really, it can be spicy, so just be careful with like how much you put. I would say just a little bit. This is also what causes people to go to the bathroom, so be careful. And sugar, all right? It's a lot, but some people put coconut soda, but I don't have any coconut soda, but sometimes I have used that. Alright, so our broth is slowly starting to turn red. Okay, so one more thing. This is also optional. A lot of people don't use coconut milk, but I think it adds a little bit of flavor to it. It also adds, extra broth liquids to your pot. Oh my god, it looks so good just from the view I see over here. I'm going to show you what we're going to be eating today. So I have fish roe dumplings. These are my favorite. This is shrimp. This is bahet that I cut up. Sliced beef that I already got pre-sliced from the Asian store. These are called, so I found out what they were called. They are also known as trumpet mushrooms. I cut these into slices. Some mushrooms, and my favorite, the guan. I feel like I cannot eat Yao Hon without the guan. Something that I am missing from this video, and I hope you guys won't mind, is numbachak, rice noodles, or rice. So in order for me to eat on camera and not get really full right away, I just leaving the rice and the rice noodles aside, and we're just gonna eat all this goodness. Basically, as what parents don't want you to do is eat all the mahop, but that's what we're gonna do today, right? The mukbang is about eating the mahop for you guys to check it out. So this is boiling. Let's taste our broth, you guys. It's nice and red. And then if it's and if it doesn't taste like if it's missing something, that's why we have all of our krung here, so that we can add anything to make sure that it tastes good. So let me hot this for a second. Oh yeah, that's actually really good. Now that it's starting to boil, and I think that all of the flavors taste really, really good. As you guys notice, what I didn't add in here is fish sauce, because I don't like a lot of sodium. So I think a lot of the paste that I put in here already adds like those natural flavors. So let's go ahead and put some fish roes in. One thing I wish I actually had in my spread today is quail eggs. I thought I had some, but I think I remember that I brought all of the cans to my parents' house last time we ate Yao Hon. So adding bread in here, some scrimps. I don't really care for scrimps in my Yao Hon, but I'm eating it for you guys so you can see. Okay. Sliced beef. Let's add some mushrooms, some bees corns, and then some dagoon. And then the duck, you know, you can just leave in there. You don't have to eat it. The idea that I got from using duck is when I ate at Bopa's house. So shout out to Bopa. Her family used the duck as the broth. Oh my god, it tastes so good. I was like, next time if I have leftover duck, like the chung that you have from the Tia Kwai, the flavor from it, it already tastes so good, and marinated, it's gonna taste so perfect in here. So the beef is done. Just gonna put the beef in here. I'm like really craving the rice noodles right now. No. This looks like the Kwai. Alright, let's see how our meat and everything tastes. Oh, that's really good. It tastes like shrimp. Ooh, it's hot. I feel like it's missing a little bit of this. Hopefully we don't have problems in the bathroom later, but flavor and everything in here, you guys, are so good. See, you guys don't even need to go out to Hotpot and just make it here at home. I mean, I will say that Hotpot is a social thing, but for the sake of COVID, eat it here. I want one of these. Woo! Oh my god. Scare me. Whew. Just be careful when you guys are taking a bite into the fish roll dumplings, because it might squirt out the roll and it'll be really hot and might burn you. So just saying, be careful. I warned you guys. Whew. I'm just gonna take the duck out and just put it over here, so that way I don't jalum the bone for sec. Some scramps. Take the bones out. Whew, you guys, it's so hot. I'm gonna add some more. The good. So some people like to just like dip it and like take it back out. I feel like it's like what my mom does. Especially the slug from here on the top, the leaves. Because they cook so fast, you might as well just like take it out. Ooh. Ah. Also, like another easy thing to do if you don't have like a bone base to use, you can use like a canned like chicken broth or chicken beef, as long as some sort of broth that you can build on. That's key. I'm gonna turn this off because I'm sweating. And then when we start to put more stuff in, then we'll turn it back on. Alright. So here's a dumpling with the roll inside. I'll take a bite out of it so you guys can see. I don't know. Can you see? I'll try to zoom in as much as I can. But there is fish eggs in here. Mmm. It's really good. And the good thing about Yao Hon too is that the broth, you can just eat it the next day, or you know, if you have family over and you're cooking for a lot of people, you can just make like a big pot of this, and then when people come and go, you can just take however much broth you want just to serve it. Some more mushrooms. Oh my God, I'm like sweating, you guys. I don't know why I would decide to film this in July, but y'all just keep asking for the recipe. So also, I am eating by myself, so I normally, if I'm eating with others, I'll use like a strainer and all that stuff, but because I'm eating by myself, it's my germs, okay? It's so hot. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Everything cooks fast, so you guys just have to, you know, kind of play everything by ear depending on like what you want to get. Whew. See, you guys, see, look, my hair, it was like nice and straight, and now it's starting to like humidify because of all of the steam. That's okay. You guys want me to show you how to make this, so I show you how to make it. But as you can see, it's really easy. I feel like if I had a number jump right now, I'd be like, I wouldn't have done like a second round because I get like full so fast from eating the number jump. Ah, hot. I always recommend, like with these two, with the fish roll dumplings, is to poke it first so that at least some of the juice comes out, because you don't want to burn your tongue. The flavor is like lemon. Perfect. When you are cooking with other people, as you guys saw in my family Yao Hon video, just have all the kurung ready to go on the side so people can time whatever they want, because like I said, people have their own flavors. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will try to take a picture of all the ingredients that I use and put it in a picture somewhere over here. You guys can screenshot it. And you can try making this at home. Let me know how the flavor goes. Until next time, guys.